What it is. It's your boy Norbs, and that's my guy right there. My guy, uh, Jamel Herring. And this is the 10-8 podcast. You already know what time it is. I know we're supposed to have a special guest today, but that just didn't happen. Sorry about that. We'll be rescheduling that guest, but we still be covering the events that happened this weekend. Vergil Ortiz comes out with a dominating performance versus Erickson Lubin. More fights have been announced for 2026 that are looking crazy. Caleb Plant, Charles Teo versus Shakur, and more, and possibly Errol Spence making a comeback. We're going to talk about all of that after this. And this is our old intro. We're coming out with a new one. So, guys, remember, I got you, Jamel. We're going to figure it out.
For the end of the year. Let's be real.
Oh, God. What's good, Jamel? What's popping, my guy? Long weekend.
Yeah, we had a bit. It's been a bit. We didn't have a show Friday, y'all, but we definitely been busy as hell. Like speaking with fighters, trying to sit down for interviews or whatever you mean to call it. Just sit down with the fighters, talking with the managers. But it's been paying off. It's been paying off. So
it's been extremely busy, but when stuff is starting to pick up, it is what it is. I would have liked to have done the show Friday, but I was exhausted. Actually, I went to Brian Norman's gym to go meet up with Brian Norman Jr. He just left. He left. So I ended up meeting up with him. I got my guy Marco KO, my guy the hangout, and I finally got to meet Ness from the Boxing Voice. I told you about that. Right. That motherfucker like 6'5", dog. I didn't know he was that tall. This nigga is tall, but it was cool. You know what was cool about it though? Speaking on what we were talking about, right? Yo, you don't really know who knows your shit until you're in a room full of boxing fans, right? So I'm in there, and I see my guy hang out, say what up to him. He was in the corner. I don't know what was going on with him. Marco. Then I see a bunch of random people, like fans and stuff like that. Guy comes up to me like, yo, we love your show, bro. It's fire. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, thank you. Ness walks in. He walks right to me. I've never had a conversation with Ness. He's like, yo. No, I'm like, oh, shit, crazy. That's dope. Like, it was a lot of actual love, bro. It was crazy. Like, I was like, oh, shit. Like, people are really tuned in. And I was a little disappointed that I didn't get the footage that I wanted to get, Mel. But I will say this. I was able to, meet people and speak to these people that watch our show.
That's good.
You know what I mean? So that to me was super duper fire, bro. Like it was really humbling. And as much as people may want to say boxing is dead, boxing is definitely has a hardcore fan base that wants good products. You know what I'm saying? And to see the people come out there and want to see us do more shows and excited to what we got going on next, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, this is great. Like, yo, we saw the Teo interview, the Hitchens. Even Brian Norman Sr. showed me I love when I pulled up, even though he left my ass there. But it was dope, bro. And it made me really want to continue to build this brand and just seeing all the, guys, we might as well announce it right now. Vergil Ortiz, Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Who else is giving you this type of shit? Like, we gotta cover. Like real shit, bro. Like you really gotta think about it. Like, yo, it's crazy.
It's a grind, bro. It's a grind, man. But shout out to my man, Rick Meridian, man. Rick set it up. Like I said, I've known Rick since 2011. When I first met him when I was roommates with my boy Jose Ramirez during the Olympic trials. Yeah, that's why I met Jose Ramirez, and Rick happened to be working with Jose at that point in time. That's why me and Jose always clicked since then. You know what I'm saying? Since day one. So shout out to Rick, man. Rick's been a real one. He also helped promote my fight against Lamont Roach out in Cali because Rick's from out that way. So so when it was time to basically make the Roach fight, we wanted to do it around a Marine Corps base or around Marines in general, and Rick helped set that all up, which is why we had a huge standout during the Roach fight. So shout out to Rick, man. Again, Rick has always been a real one since day one. Regardless of what people may think about him, so he definitely goes and makes things happen for his fighters, and he does good for the people that he's cool with. So shout out to Rick.
No, absolutely. Shout out to Rick for making it happen. But it's been very overwhelming, bro. Just my inboxes and boxers wanting to do the show. You go from really like people just and I come from a different background. I used to do the hip hop thing, the battle rap stuff and stuff like that. And people would think, yo, because you were popular or not, it's an easy transition. To be honest with you, Jamel, it was very difficult because people don't want to accept you. They feel like you're a vulture or, what are you doing here? I got a lot of like, you're not even. How can you talk about boxing? I'm just like, damn, like I've been a fan for years, bro. And to see the progression, and bro, it's only been a few months. To be really honest, you know what I'm saying? It's really it's insane where we're headed. To be honest with you, and I appreciate you for even you giving me the opportunity, and for you even respecting my voice in this sport, man. Real talk.
What's up, love? Give a round of applause for that again. Give a round of applause for that one too. Hit that round of applause.
Emotional to me. But no, it's been a great experience, man. And Alicia in the building. What's up, girl? Just watching the box, and it's crazy, bro. Like, and I gotta compliment you on this. The fact that you were a champion, a lot of people would be like, yo, he lost Shakur. And I'm like, dude, Shakur is arguably like a top 5 fighter in the world, right? But I say that to say this, bro. There's a lot of fucking people like that event that Ness threw. I forgot what exactly it's called. I apologize for that. Dog, there was like 60 fights. Like, people want to box. Right. So to be able to make it to the level that you've made it and became a champion, it's unbelievable. And it really is Border Wars, shout out to Cyrus. It really is amazing. And I don't think people understand how difficult it is to be a great fighter, let alone become a champion, right? And there's so many people that dream to do this. So for you to accomplish that, when I seen what I saw and people just sitting there, I don't tell one guy's like, I work like 4 jobs. I still I want to be a pro. And you're like, damn, dog, like, bro, you was an Olympic captain, right? I mean, it's unbelievable to be honest with you. So, I gained a big respect by watching, meeting the people at Border Wars, and just seeing how many people want to be involved in the sport of boxing. So that was pretty dope.
That's what's up, man.
No, real shit, bro. And again, we got Vergil. I think we said Sean is he's coming back on next Monday. So
yeah, I spoke to Sean. Shout out to my bro Sean Porter, man. He got lost with track of time, dealing with some family things. He still was willing to come on, but he said I said, nah, bro, there's no rush. Take care of the family. We'll reschedule. Sean felt bad, but I'm like, nah, bro, it's good. Like, things happen. Like, there's times I had to reschedule my, my plans because I got caught up in some other things on my end. So I get it. It's life. But nah, Sean, we'll catch up, bro. Handle your business. Tell the family everybody I said what's up on your end, and we'll link up some other
There's
time.
A shitload of people. I mean, we got to interview Zaquan Moses, Shakur's cousin. He's coming on the show soon. I just got to find a slot. Like, it's been really, really crazy.
No, we booking them. We booking them, bro. We working like it's all. But this is what I tell people. That's why it's not about like gotta kiss anybody's ass and like that. But like, this is the reason why in this business, why you don't want to burn bridges. You never know which bridge you may have to go across again. So for me, it was an easy transition. Really, like I know not only fighters, but I know their managers, promoters, their handlers. And if I can't get to, I just go to, I'm trying to sit down with such and so. Hey, okay, yeah, I got you, Jamel. And we just go from there. But it's been cool.
Shout out to
Shakur told me to sit down, bro. We gotta sit down, bro. Like, I know you're busy, but we gotta sit down and talk about your upcoming, a fight with my man Teofimo Lopez. Shout out both my guys. Love that we had Teofimo on a week ago.
Shout out to Teo. Real talk.
Yeah, we shout out to my man Teo. It's time now. We gotta get you to sit down with us and chat sometime too, bro. So come on, hit me back.
before we get to the topics, I want to shout out first and foremost one of my first interviews. Who gave me the opportunity was Iceman Scully. He was honored. He has a documentary out, guys. If you guys haven't seen it, go rock with it. But he was out there honoring the great Customato with Mike Tyson over the weekend. So shout out to my man Iceman Scully. A lot of people don't give him the credit, but this guy is somebody who really cares for boxing, takes care of boxers that are out there right now that can't take care of themselves, helps send medical help for a lot of them, raises money for a lot of them, and is a true historian. So shout out to him with the movie, and also out there with Mike Tyson honoring Customato. That's crazy. That's really dope. On to the show, though. On to the show. We all know what happened this weekend. Vergil Ortiz versus Erickson Lubin. And I called it. I told you, Jamel, it was going to end quick. Vergil is a man on a mission. He is, to me, probably the scariest fighter at 154. And listen, I mean, what was your assessment on the performance of the great man Vergil Ortiz?
It shit ended faster than what I predicted. You know, honestly, it was. I mean, you really can't get nothing much out of it because it was so fast. Like, but again, Vergil did what he was supposed to do. Like anybody, I don't care what anyone says. As a fighter, we don't get paid overtime. That's what I was always told. We don't ever get paid overtime. So as a fighter, if I can get you out of there quick in a hurry, then it just is what it is. You know what I mean? Why would I want to sit around and potentially take more damage or, you know, get knocked out my damn self? If I can get you out of there fast and in a hurry, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I mean, Vergil looked really good. He looked very strong, very precise. He just he looks really good at 154. I mean, very strong. He did not look. I mean, he didn't look like he struggled to make the weight. Remember, he was having trouble at 147. I think this is his third fight at 154, and he just continues to look better and better. And he's dangerous, man. And ironically, after the fight, we saw my man Boots Ennis ringside with Eddie Hearn jump in talking about he wants that smoke. I want to set it up, and Vergil kept it real. Vergil was like, yo, you know, you fronted. He was like, yo, you fronted on me, bro. Like, now you want the fight. I'm supposed to jump at it now that you want it. That's kind of what I got out of it. And, you know, he was like, nah, let's make it happen. And Vergil kind of, I don't want to say dismissed him, but he kind of seems like he was like, yo, bro, I'm moving on my own accord.
You know, it's crazy how big of a fight that is. It's not even a belt on the line. There's no title. There's no titles amongst neither one of them. No world titles amongst either one of these two. But yeah, it's a big fight that everyone wants to see going into the new year. So that says a lot about how big the fight is for boxing. You know what I mean? That everybody wants to see this fight. So, you know, shout out to Boots for showing up, you know, jumping in the ring, speaking his part, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vergil for basically, you know, putting him on front street. Like, listen, it ain't, you know what I'm saying, it ain't us. It's been this side or whatever, but you know, let's make it happen. And the thing is, I know a lot of people have been criticizing because what happened after the fact, but like but fighters aren't scared to fight each other. You know, a lot of other fighters, you know what I'm saying? The fighters definitely want to face each other in the ring. Yeah. It's just that one of the things. Now we got to see the business side take a hold of things. That's why you pop up as a big.
And listen, there's a big history between them. They're both at 147, right? Vergil was having trouble fighting at 147. Remember last year, he ends up going to 154. Boots ends up offering him the fight. They agreed to fight, I think, last year. Vergil signs the contract. Well, he was about to sign the contract, but the fight was going to take place at 147. Vergil was like, I can't make 147. What are we doing? Boots came back and said, well, I'm not going to 154. I'm just going to dominate at 147. So there's been a lot of back and forth between them. And Vergil feels as if he was ducked. And a lot of people feel like Boots, unlike Vergil's been really trying to make the fights, has not tried to make the fights. And now
people felt that, like you said, when you mentioned we got to fight at 147, people felt that it was either a duck or he was trying to handicap him. You know what I'm saying? Handicap him. Like, Vergil had issues, what I'm saying, with that weight over time. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it was fucking with his health.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm glad to see I'm glad to see that he's back. He's strong. He's himself again at the new weight. But again, people felt like, y'all know that my man was going through it as it is. When he was at 147, why the fuck would you want to make him come back down to 147, knowing that he's already been campaigning at 154 pounds? So that was an issue. Now that Boots, moved up, he got his fight out the way. There shouldn't be no reason why this fight doesn't happen, especially now at 154. So they're both fresh at. Boots himself says that it's his division. We also got to mention that he ran into Jamel Charlo.
Yep.
Words, nothing crazy, but Jamel was like, "Listen, I'm still here. Yada yada yada. We can make it. We could do that too." So I mean, like I said, 154 is probably the hottest division right now. You know what I'm saying, in boxing, and then you probably could say one, like we mentioned before, when we spoke last week, 140. 140 is probably right under it, but like again, 154 is definitely on fire right now, and there's no reason why we don't get the fights that we want in boxing going into the new year. But there's another thing I said too, bro. This is why I tell people gotta stop when they were stressing about Tank and Jake Paul. People thought that boxing was on a downward spiral. I'm like, there's a lot of good fights still. Even like I said, we still got the fight card of Abdullah Mason and so forth, and all those guys still fighting. This month. So it's still. I mean, yeah.
Well, back to what we were saying in terms of Vergil, though. I feel like with this fight, Vergil, I think, said he's not taking less than anything under 10 million, right? He understands how big a fight this is. And again, it's a pride thing with him. He's like, yo, bro, like, I'm who I am. I'm putting in this work. And, I'm not going to move when
I'm going to say this, though. Because people was tripping like 10 million. Don't forget, y'all. Don't forget. Yeah. When they had that ring show card, whatever, with Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo, Rollies, Jose Ramirez, and so forth, Arnold Barbosa, I think like Devin and Ryan, they was getting like 10 million. T.O., they was getting like 10 million and more for their card. So even though 10 million is a lot of money, but at the same time, they was giving out 10 million for that card, and that card didn't live up to the hype. This is actually a fight that people want to see. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure if they really want to go get that money, they can go dig up the 10 million. Like I said, Turkey, if Turkey Alex Cheek, is behind it, they definitely can go dig up that 10 million. But again, like I said, it sounds like a lot, and it's a lot more usual than we have heard over the years with fighters. Because I remember at one point in time, getting to the 1 million mark was what was it? You want to get to that 7 figures period. But now you're talking about 8 figures and more today. It's pretty much, depending on who's behind it, it's pretty much becoming the norm. So I'm not gonna sit there and say that it's impossible or that they can't get Vergil 10 million, but it's definitely a fight card a fight that we want to see. And hopefully they build the card, because again, I know we're supposed to see what JoJo and Kid Austin on the undercard as well, and that didn't happen. So I was kind of like, the fight card wasn't really living up to the hype until the main event came around. Because like I said, I can't really tell you much about the undercard this past weekend, but definitely the main event showed that Vergil, why the Ring magazine has Vergil as the number 1 154 pounder in the world.
Now, somebody made a comment. I just want to address this real quick. And it came out. He said, Ortiz wants to fight a semi-wash Errol Spence. And this is what he's referring to. Let me bring this video.
It doesn't matter who's next. If I had to pick, I'm going to be honest, it would be Spence, because that's my dream fight. I've been calling it since
AT&T.
AT&T, there you go, at the Cowboys Stadium. And I just think that's my dream fight. And I don't care what anyone says about it. But anyone else, like I said, anyone can get it, respectfully. I just want to fight the best. I'm just a competitive guy. Yeah.
Now, people say, he called it a semi-duck. I don't agree with it, and I'm going to tell you why. For those people that don't understand boxing and territories, right? EJ is one of the biggest fighters in Texas, and so is Vergil. Do you understand they could probably sell out Dallas Stadium with that fight? And to be honest, Errol's only lost one time, which was to Bud Crawford. And that was at 147, and a lot of people blame that on possibly the fact that Bud couldn't make that weight anymore. I mean, Errol couldn't make that weight anymore. So we don't know what we're getting with a Errol Spence at 154.
I'm sure Alicia's cool with it because it's a Texas thing. So it's in her city. You know what I'm saying? It's in her city of Dallas. But at the same time, like, I mean, I'm not knocking Vergil for wanting that fight, but as a fan, it's not needed right now. It's not, and the reason why I say that because it's not so much of it's not so much that they both have the name, but again, we haven't seen my man Errol Spence in the ring in it's going on. It'd be going on 3 years.
Absolutely, but his comeback would be enormous. That's one.
Yeah, okay, give him a comeback and a tune-up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, I respect Vergil for keeping it a buck. He said what he said, and you know what I'm saying. And who are we to tell him otherwise? Yeah. But it'll be a hard sell. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a hard sell.
I don't know.
Nah, it'll be a hard sell, bro. It'll be a hard sell, bro. You know it'll be a hard sell.
I'm not gonna lie. I think
stop playing. You know it'll be a hard sell.
Listen, Jamal. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know. I think people are very intrigued to see Errol Spence make a comeback. Now, granted,
that's cool, but do you want to? But then again, people will feel like let him shake the rust. This is me coming as a fighter. That's why this is me as a fighter.
Yeah,
like I said again, even like people like. I'm not saying I'm big as Errol and Vergil when I say this, but like I remember people was talking about like after the whole Tank and Lamont fight. Oh, Jamel, you need to fight Lamont in a rematch. Yada yada. I'm like, listen, that's cool and all, but I gotta shake. I would have to shake some rust off. You know what I mean? I would have to. I'm not gonna just dive back into it. And like I said, I ain't been out as long as Errol has been out, as of now. So why would why would I sell myself short? If I like for me, if I'm gonna dive into a big fight, I'm me as a fighter, I'm gonna take it seriously, and then I'm going to want to be at my best. I'm not gonna just want to get off and then like, okay, I look good in the fight, but it took me like 4 or 5 rounds to get my rhythm. By then, half the fight is already over. So. Nah, man. Like again, like thank you, Alicia. But let me just say like I would want to at least give myself a better fighting chance than jump because like Vergil, bro, he just dismantled the man in 2 rounds.
Yeah, no, listen, you know what I'm saying. I'm with you, but it's all gonna be on Errol,
bro.
It's all gonna be on Errol. Do you think? I mean, you know Errol better than me. I don't know Errol personally. Do you think Errol takes do you think his ego allows him to take a tune-up fight at 154, or do you think he goes right for Vergil?
And you know what? You gotta think about it also too, bro. I'm glad you said that. It may, Errol may be like, fuck it, I can do it, but the powers that be behind him might think differently. Otherwise, you think Al Heyman's gonna let that shit just rock like that, bro?
Yeah, good point.
Yo, y'all think Al Heyman's gonna let that rock? Especially if you have a motivated Errol Spence who feels like I still got that dog in me, and I can make everybody some money because it's a business first. It's a business first. You know what I'm saying? So like, you think the powers of be is gonna be like, it's gonna throw Errol out there and be like, hey, bro, I know you haven't done anything in almost 3 years, but we want you to fight the number 154 pounder off the rip.
No, I'm with you. I mean, I understand why he would want to fight Errol.
And like I said, he don't do tune-ups, but again, it's the business behind it's the machine and be like, yo, hold up. We probably could make a lot more money if you come back, stomp somebody real quick.
Good, yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying, you stomp their ass real quick, and then be like, okay, Texas needs this fight.
No, I'm with you.
Jerry Jones and Dallas Stadium need this fight.
No, listen, I agree with everything you're saying. I think he should do that, and I think it'll be a huge fight. All I'm saying is I understand why Vergil would want that fight.
No, I'm not knocking. Let's say, yeah. I'm rocking with Vergil. I'm with you, bro. But I'm just saying, V. I don't think the powers of B is going to want that off the rip. And like I said, if I'm being honest, I think it'll be a hard sell.
Yeah. I mean, I think
right now at least, just I'm telling you, just of that one thing that. If I'm saying this and everybody else is saying that, like Errol, you know what I'm saying, in the comments is pretty much like on par with me. That's just a few. We just a few people. Imagine the masses, bro. How are you gonna sell that, bro? I'm telling you, people already complaining now. They
Yeah, I mean,
want to see.
people
They
want
want
to
to
see him
see
in boots.
Vergil in boots. Yeah, the people
Yeah,
already.
I'm with.
They
That's
don't
what
want to
I
see.
want to see.
Listen, they don't want to see no fun. They don't want to see no Fundora. They don't even listen.
Yeah.
They don't even want to. They don't even want to see Vergil in with a world champion. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's how big the fight is. They want to see him with boots, bro. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, and this is just me. I think Boots is the number one option, and then I'd probably say Xander Zayas. I'm not gonna. I think the Mexico versus Puerto Rico would be the second biggest fight, and him possibly fighting for a belt. But
That's
Boots
great.
clearly,
I think that Xander fight kind of that shit sell when they remember when they was arguing a month or so ago about the location, and Xander kept pushing for Puerto Rico. And Vergil was like, and even Oscar got it and did a video and was like, why are we just not doing it in Vegas? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but I think after this performance, you know what I'm saying, that ship has sailed. You got I'm looking at the video right now, you know what I'm saying, with Vergil and Boots in the ring. It's got over fucking 200,000 fucking views just on this. That's what I'm saying. Like almost a quarter of a million fucking views just over that. Like, come on, bro. Nobody.
Well,
That's the fight I want to see.
It could, excuse me, it could be a negotiation tactic as well for Vergil. Eddie, you want this fight? Yeah, I'm going to need a lot of money for it. So it could be one of those things.
Yeah, it could be. Hey, if we don't get that money, that $10 million was asked for, then we'll have to go over here and try to get a fight with Earls.
And Virgil's not going to fight
at Dallas Stadium.
He's not going to fight in Philly. That's not happening. Virgil's not going to go to Philadelphia. It's not going to be a home game. But I'll tell you this: Robert Garcia doesn't believe that. He came out and said he doesn't believe that that Boots is really going to take that fight. He thinks Boots is going to stunt. That's what Robert Garcia said. So there's a lot of back and forth in the camp of who's avoiding who, but he did show up in the middle of the ring. What did you think about the call out when he went in the ring with Eddie Hearn?
I think Alicia pointed out in the comments, a little shaky. Then a little shaky.
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean by shaky?
I ain't hear the confidence at first in his voice. Like I ain't hear it at first. You know what I'm saying? Like, after the stoppers, they panned the camera on him. It was just like one of those, like, you know what I'm saying? Like.
So hold on. You're telling me that he thought
this motherfucker might be a problem,
bro? Listen, if he didn't think that before. I mean, think about it.
When you see it up close, though, like shit, motherfucker. I'm not saying he can't beat him. I'm just saying like it ain't gonna be an easy night for anybody, and it's gonna be a dogfight and a war. But like
I don't see any way that Boots just stands there like he does against everybody else.
I'm saying it's not, but still though, like listen, my man Vergil got a great trainer behind him in Robert Garcia. So you know they're gonna come over. Of course they're not gonna expect him Boots to stand in front. That's why you have a great team behind you. So they're gonna have to come up with a crazy game plan. Because remember, let's be real, bro. You did have a lot of people that felt. Hold on, Shakur hit me up. Yeah, I'm on it. I gotta get back to Shakur in a minute. He just hit me back, but
text him back. Oh.
Nah, I'm feeling what I'm saying though. But like with Robert Garcia, they're not. I mean, the man has a whole stable full of killers.
Hall of Famer.
He has a stable full of killers, and he always comes with a game plan for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Robert Garcia was asking. He was. I don't think I ever told you this, but like even recently, Robert Garcia wanted to train me.
That's fire. I love Robert.
You know me, I work with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I couldn't give a Bo because Bo at the time, Bo Mac was dealing with Bud for the Canelo camp, so I was being respectful. And they had a hit, and Bud had Lester Martinez and Steven. It was a lot going on. So, but like I reached out to Robert Garcia, but Robert Garcia was gone at the time. He was gone away, so he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. So, yeah, Robert Garcia is a hell of a fucking trainer, yo.
Yeah, I mean that's an understatement. That guy's a legit legend. But I will say this: people say, "Oh, he's not a great public speaker." I think he had it planned out how he wanted it to plan out, and I think he thought it was going to be a better fight. I mean, with Eric Lubin, right? It wasn't.
But that's what you train for, bro. So you have a great team. That's what I was going at. That's what you have a great team for. You train for the best version of your opponent. You don't look at the setbacks. you study everything, but there's always a chance that guy can come out there with a whole different mentality and a whole different game plan. So you train for the best version of your opponents.
Yeah.
And Robert Garcia does that with his fighters. They train for the best. So what I'm saying is they're not gonna expect Boots to just sit there and slug it out. They're gonna know that he's gonna box, he's gonna move, he's gonna use his agility, he's gonna use his reach. You know what I mean? So I know Robert's going, and then shout out to even Boots on his side. They know that the dog in Vergil that's coming, you know what I'm saying, for them. So of course they're gonna know they're not gonna want to sit there and make it a war. They're gonna have to probably fight on the back foot, you know, stay the fuck away from them ropes that people were trying to tell Erickson to do, you know what I'm saying, which got him caught up over this weekend.
No, it's a really good fight, man. And listen, he probably had something planned out in his head, but when he saw what he saw, it kind of switched up. He's like, oh shit. Like, and you know, not at face to face. So he's kind of looking at him in the ring face to face, how he would see him. And listen, Vergil's not a little guy. He's not a little guy, bro.
I'm saying he grew into he's filling out in that fucking weight class. That's the thing. That was the issue that I felt that letting the Spence and Crawford fight marinate too long. What the problem with that? Remember, you know what I'm saying, Bud pretty much one of those guys, you know what I'm saying, that was over at PBC. The minute he moved at 154, he didn't even grow into the weight. He beat up Jeff Horn or whatever, but he wasn't fully, you know what I'm saying, a developed welterweight like that. You know what I'm saying? He was strong, of course, and everything, but I felt like the more fights he had in the welterweight division, he grew into it. That was going to be a problem for everybody else that came across him, you know what I'm saying, as a welterweight, because they gave him time to grow into it. Vergil, he had those issues with his health and everything at 147, but now you see him at 154. He's fully, you know what I'm saying, he's fully filled in to the weight class, and this motherfucker's a tank now.
What, if anything, can stop this fight from happening? Because I know Oscar wants a big fight.
Negotiations, the money. Maybe that's it. Also, the money. Let's be real. The money.
Who gets the majority of this purse? I think that's gonna be a big thing.
I think they should get a even split. Even split. And then you might say maybe Vergil gets more because of his stance and the division being the number one guy. But it should be far off. You know what I mean? If that is the case.
That's the fight.
Either way, though, I believe that Boots was probably still good more money than he's ever seen before in his whole career, though.
Is Oscar said Ortiz the A side? Do you agree?
Yeah, just because of his stance, like saying, just in the legitimate rankings, you know what I mean, and what he's done so far, in the division, and then if you look at it, I mean, real talk, it's not too far off. It's not saying that Boots is a fucking, you know what I'm saying, not too far off, like I said, because people want, like, obviously Boots still plays a huge role in this because people want to see him fight Vergil, because Boots does bring a good following as well. But either way, like I said, for me, maybe I was just different. I didn't really give a fuck about that whole much of the A side, B side shit. As long as you fucking pay me what I felt like I deserved, whatever. But at the same time, man, just there's no reason why this fight doesn't happen. See? And we get too caught up. People get too caught up pocket watching and that whole A side, B side shit too. That's the problem with boxing now. Everybody gets caught up on who feel like fuck all that. Fight each other, then we figure out who is the man. After you get your hand raised.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I mean, I would love to see that fight. I feel like, and I've seen Greg Hackett say it's not going to happen right away. I've seen a lot of people say that. I mean, listen, if we get that fight in 2026 alongside Teofimo Shakur and Caleb Plant versus Jamal Charlo, those three fights alone in 2026 are absolutely insane. So I am super hyped to see it now. Who do I believe is going to win between Boots and Ortiz? Man, it's a tough call for me, man. I like both fighters a lot. I'm a big Boots believer. I'd like to see Boots. I'd like to see what's going to happen to Boots when he gets hit by a guy like Ortiz. So that's definitely one of them ones, bro.
My bad. I was replying back to Shakur. We're gonna schedule it. We're gonna get it done. See, we're gonna get it done.
Yeah, what do you say?
He got some things going on right now, but we're gonna get it done.
Oh man, I can't wait to get him on. But yeah, moving forward, I mean, actually, what happens to Lubin? This is what Lubin said actually about the fight. I just want to put this real quick. Erickson Lubin had this to say about the fight. Saturday night, he was a prisoner of his own bad habits, but it's just a lesson and I have to learn from it. What do you think about Erickson Lubin's comments about?
I kind of pointed that out. It's not at all take the credit from Vergil. Vergil's a motherfucking animal, but I figured that like people looking at me crazy like when I think I said something like online like a lot has played, like a lot's been going on with Erickson throughout the years, man. And I kind of pointed it's like, well, what could have had happen? I said, well, the wars, the Charlo fight, what I'm saying, that hurt him. The Fandora fight definitely hurt him. I said he could potentially had, a lot of gym wars, because I've seen a lot of tape with Erickson, over the years, and it's always like they be going at it, and you know what I'm saying, in the gym was sparring. So but when sparring, them gym wars, they add up to. Hold on, Shakur just hit me again. As soon as I bring back social media, let's get it in. He said, let's get it in. Yeah, let's get it in. With me and Shakur, we're going to set it up. But now back to Lubin though, like it could have been, like I said, in the weight cut, and he constantly it's not taking from anything from Vergil. Vergil's probably going to do what he did anyway because he's a motherfucking dog. But when you sit there and beat yourself up in camps and you kill your body, it makes that motherfucking that murder scene come a lot quicker because you're not taking, because you haven't, you know what I'm saying, you're not probably fucking fully rehydrating to put the water and fluid around your brain to absorb punches and contact and like that and shit like that, bro. A lot of that shit, you know what I'm saying, the way you take care of yourself outside of the gym and ring plays a huge part in how you look when it's time to get under those bright lights. He kind of sort of to it. Like again, you probably would have had the same results, you know what I'm saying, probably just a lot later in the fight, you know what I'm saying, because of who Vergil is and how heavy his hands are. But he kind of basically told him something like, yo, it caught up to me at the wrong time, and bam.
Do you think Erickson can bounce back from this? I mean, it's
gonna be hard, bro, because like I said, his 3 losses, they all been my stoppages, bro. And they've been nasty stoppages. You know what I'm saying? The Charlo fight, the Fandora fight. You seen the swelling and you know what I'm saying? And he was winning. He was coming back, but the swelling and everything that he took, you know what I'm saying? This is the physical beating he took in the Fandora fight. That played a huge part. And then we seen this fight. It was 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? It was 2 rounds. And how that went down. So, and then like Kevin Jackson said, it's hard as hell right now at 160. 160 don't play with either. 160 doesn't fuck around either. It may not be talked about as much as 54, but Janet Bick and the motherfuckers up there ain't nothing to play with either.
Yeah, I mean, I feel for the man, but I feel like once you start taking those type of knockouts and stuff like that, I feel like it has to put a toll on your body. You're never the same. Yeah. It's never the same. And, I'm not trying to take nothing away from Vergil, but, like you said, 2 bad losses, and then, Vergil just pretty much comes in and obliterates you. Like it was like nothing. I mean, he might just be done. He might just be absolutely done. I wish him the best though. But back to Vergil, I definitely think he's the is he the money guy at 154? Is he the money guy? I don't know. He might be the most popular fighter at 154 right now. He doesn't even have a belt, which is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think because I don't really be focusing on much of the money. I mean, yeah. I think a fight with him is gonna generate some good money, especially. But he has to have, but see, for him also, he has to have the right opponents to generate that type of money too. Though it's still not like a Canelo. Canelo could pick anybody, and then fighting Canelo, you're gonna get a good bag. You know what I'm saying? I think Vergil and the rest of everybody else I went before, they still need good dance partners in order to make that money together and get a good bag together. It's not so much as where like you fight this one guy and you're gonna get. That's how we consider the money guy. You know what I'm saying? You fight this guy regardless, you're gonna get paid more than you ever have in your life. Like I said, you fight. Like even like say people might not want to admit it. Even like guys like Tank, you fight Tank, you're gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a draw. You fight Canelo, definitely sure as hell gonna get paid. So, you know what I mean? Those we consider like, you know, the money guys and shit like that for, you know what I'm saying, for what they bring. Even guys like a Ryan Garcia, you might fuck around, you know, you might get the best bag that you ever got in your whole career. It's all about it's all about the guy, you know what I'm saying, so that really generate around them with whoever they fight, you know what I'm saying, against. Some guys, they're good fighters, they're really good fighters, but some guys, they still need to have a great dance partner in order to get that bag.
Moving forward, I mean, shout out to Vergil. He'll be on the show this Wednesday. We got a lot to talk about with Vergil, a lot of clarifications, a lot of things that we want cleared up. So make sure you guys tune in Wednesday at 10 p.m. To see Vergil Ortiz. But moving forward, Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson seems as if it's imminent that the fight will go down January 31st in the freezing cold in Madison Square Garden. I mean, is it signed? I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to, you know me, I do everything. I'm about to say shit. Give me a motherfucking fight the card, just cause. That's just me. But like, nah. But again, man, that happened at the Garden. That's what's supposed to happen. That's why I wanted when I first course. That's why I wanted to be at, because he's from Jersey.
Yeah.
New York, right there. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make sense for me. It didn't make sense to be in Atlanta. But again, it is what it is. But
that's gonna be crazy.
If that fight happens at the Garden, it'll definitely be a treat. It'll be a treat for sure.
That's what I'm hearing. January 31st at Madison Square Garden. Shakur Stevenson, and we kind of broke it that it was going to go down. It was going to get signed in about a week or so. It was a little over a week. All right, guys, don't get mad at me. That's what Tio said, but it looks like it's imminent. It looks like it's there. And we're
the point is, man, we got the man on the damn show for y'all. The man said it's going to happen. Like, it didn't happen in the week, but it's going to, like I said, for the most part, it's leaning towards that. I just spoke to Shakur. That's why you guys can see me look over here, back and forth. I was texting Shakur on the side, whatever. He basically confirmed that he wants to sit down and speak about it as well. You know what I'm saying? But he got to handle some business on his end, and we're going to get it done.
Yeah, tell him Mike Carpenter will not be on with us, so he's good. Don't worry about it. We're good. I'm looking forward to that, man. I mean, listen, we get that fight. That's crazy, Mel. That's crazy. I mean, I'm hearing rumors of Bivol versus Benavidez, right? That's cool.
That's what I don't say about people.
Crazy.
Crying about boxing. Now, man, boxing is alive and well. Now, we want to speak about these goddamn all these motherfucking subscription based shit.
Oh, hold on. You see the zone $49.99 a month, dog. Listen, no disrespect. I would love a job with you guys. $49.99. I
love it. Like I said, the zone. I've been rocking with y'all since y'all came. I remember it was $9.99. It's supposed to get rid of the whole pay-per-view thing. Then we started seeing the zone pay-per-view. We was like, okay, what's going on here? Then we got okay, we'll get rid of the pay-per-view platform. But then we get this. Like, I don't understand it.
$50 a month. Let's be real.
And they trying to say you're gonna get championship fight. Like, but the thing is, let's be real, y'all. It's like I was talking about this with my man JC on the side. Let's be real, y'all. Like, you pay that and you're supposed to get all the championship big fights with that subscription. But this is boxing now. How many times throughout the year do we really get the fights that we really want to see throughout the year to be paying on that? And also, we all know at the end of the year, boxing kind of slows down. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see the mega fights happening in November, December timeframe. So you still only pay that number of subscription every month for these months that we. Come on, man. We get the big fights around.
You know how much it comes out to? $600 a year.
Nah, man. Mexican Independence, Cinco de Mayo, and we may get a big fight in between those dates. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, yo, that's $600 a year. There's no guarantee you're getting Canelo. There's no guarantee you're getting Crawford.
And it's not. There's nothing. There's no guarantee because you still got to deal with the fighters that's going to even willing to sit down at the damn table to negotiate to even make these big fights. You seen some of the fights that we won this year. We was talking about going into 2026 with this shit.
My man,
we wanted boots. We wanted boots in and Vergil this year. Now we gotta hope that we get it, you know what I'm saying, maybe in March of next year.
This is what bugs me out. This guy says you're paying for regular TV, now cut it out. Regular TV, yeah. They're not. I'm like, they got multiple. This is the.
Yo, I don't even watch TV like that. I really watch just the fights.
You know what was my biggest issue with $49.99 though, Mel, is the fact it didn't even come on the back end of an announcement of a big fight. It was just like $49.99. It wasn't like they locked in like fucking Benavidez and Canelo or Crawford.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like man,
it didn't make sense.
I didn't want to say, but my man putting that everybody's going to the Fire Stick. Everybody's going back to those fucking the streaming the sites. You know, I'm telling you, yo, people, it's so bad now, bro. People are openly admitting that they fucking they going to the Fire Stick and streaming. Ain't nobody thinks that, man. Like I said, it's supposed to watch you cut it out. You watch. I don't even want to watch TV.
No, I don't. $50 a month.
I'll probably watch a movie. I'll probably cut on a movie. I'll probably tune in when the fights are coming in. But I'll tell you right now, I'm not paying. I just put back on my Netflix account because of Canelo Crawford.
Bro, $50 is a lot of money.
And I paid for the the cheapest one. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna have this up to 1,000 TVs.
No, but think about it. $50 is a lot a month, especially not even guaranteeing certain fights.
Ain't that many? Listen, forget the fight. Ain't that many cards? Ain't that many cards a month? Ain't that many
How do you
cards?
think Turkey feels about that? Because Turkey came out and said there wasn't going to be no more pay-per-views, right, on the zone. And then, like, it was like a big thing. I think Ness kind of saying he was a liar or whatnot. How do you think Turkey feels about the announcement of $50 pay-per-view after he said
listen, I ain't gonna speak on it because I ain't gonna speak much on it, but
50's a lot, man.
I know he's taking a lot of heat though, because he came out himself and said that we're getting rid of the pay-per-view platform.
Yeah,
man, we this is still kind of like a pay-per-view. Because listen, I don't want to sound old, but I remember back in the day we was paying $29.99 for pay-per-view as a low. You know, now we at an era where we got to subscribe more than that just for subscription.
Yo, $50 a month is a lot, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Like when I heard
my man said, what do I feel about Eubank and Ben real quick? I'm going with Eubank just because the fact that my peoples is working with Eubank. So I know Bomac and them, Bomac, and like I said, and Eubank, he won the first fight without Bomac and them, and I felt that if he had Bomac, it would have been a different fight. But we'll see. I mean, Ben showed a lot of dog and heart in that fight, but I mean, I'm going with Eubank, just because he's still the bigger man, and I think he has the better team behind him in the corner. I'll
tell you this, man. The second fight is taking a lot of luster for me off. Right? They like each other now. They're kind of cool. They kind of talking to each other. You know, I watched an interview where Conor Ben said that both his dad and Eubank's dad were in the. Nigel were in the hospital when they were both there, and it's kind of taking a lot of the luster of the fight.
I'm with Clarissa. I'm not really hyped.
No, I'm not either. Simply because I think
it was it was more entertaining because it was a grudge match. It was, you know what I'm saying, they genuinely didn't like each other. That was sold the first fight.
I don't think that's the case anymore. I think
that's what sold it, because the first fight we was looking like, yo, the weight class is still one big man, one little man at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that, it was a grudge match and their fathers had history with their matchups. But now it's like, they're sitting down with their scones and cup of tea right now, and they're just having barbershop talk.
No, they're buddies now. I think they're friends. I actually literally think.
I think there's talking about tattoos and running the streets and shit. And I was just like, I just swiped. And again, I was sitting shit on social media. I just swiped and was like, all right, whatever.
My man MMA Boxing says, love the work you guys do. Herring, I remember when you came to Fresno and fought Roach Jr. Still tell people, to this day, we're lucky to have seen you here. So
that means a lot, man. I appreciate that. That was a good time for me, man. But that's again, go shout out to my man Rick for making that happen, because again, I'm not from Fresno, I'm not from Cali, but when I fought out there, I got a lot of love, and I always get love back. The Marine Corps base is out there, a few of them out there. So I always get, that fight is near and dear to my heart, because again, my man Lamont Roach, undefeated at the time, my mandatory, the number one. You know what I'm saying, by the WBO. 10-year age gap. So my first title defense. So it was a lot riding on that fight, and I'm glad to have that in the fight now.
I'm sorry.
Oh my bad. This
Come on,
guy.
man. Come on, pay your child support later on, man.
No, that was inevitable. I missed this call. I was calling him back.
Pay that.
Oh, hold on. I got one baby mother, dog.
Yo, I ain't go. I had to pay. I paid my shit this week. I never been so happy to pay that shit. I seen mother was getting murked up for child support. I paid that shit quick.
I met up with my guy Marco KO this weekend in Atlanta.
Hey, that shit quick.
Shout out to my guy Marco. Marco, the guy that does the videos on Instagram, they're fire. Like, he breaks down fights, real cool dude. I ran into him as well. I'm trying to think. There was something else. What the hell? Hold on. Oh shit! There he is. Let me grab him up. My guy. What's the word? My guy, what's popping, brother?
What's up, guys? It's a Nep, D-Block, D-Town, D-City-D-Ville, coming at you live from Dallas, Texas. Bang! Especially this weekend. It was a beautiful weekend of boxing here in the Metroplex. Vergil Ortiz showed the world that he is the man at 154 by literally destroying Mr. Lubin. 30 years old, Norm. 30 years old, Lubin. Looks like the same track. We're going to have to start going to retirement. That's too many times he's gotten hurt that bad. I think somebody's going to have to speak to him in the ear, Norm, and what do you think? What do you got? Guys, what do y'all think about that? You think it's time for Lubin to finally say it's time to let it go?
I don't know. Like, for me, just going off my experience, I'm never one to tell anybody that it's time, but there's definitely some concerns there, like I pointed out over the weekend. I don't know. It's just like I said, Lubin is a hell of a fighter. I've been watching him since the amateurs. I've been watching him he was that dog, he was that man coming out the amateurs and everything. But it's like, all the wars over the years, can his body hold up against even further more damage, especially if you're saying going up to 160.
Yeah, that's true, man. And nothing but respect for Lubin, man. He is a great fighter of himself. I mean, the guy proved, all this time that he belongs up there. But at the end of the day, there's classes and there's levels in this game, and he just didn't reach that level. But that's okay. Right. He's still going to be, a great fighter eventually. I mean, I'm saying he's still going to be a great fighter. Now,
right. Let me ask you a question, though, D-Block. Let me ask you a question, though, bro. I'm going to ask you because, like I said, I'm going to ask you this question because you in Dallas, you down there. What are your thoughts, though? Because, like I said, what are your thoughts on Vergil potentially wanting to fight Earl in Dallas, though? As a fan of the sport, what do you think of that matchup, or should we go straight to the Boost fight?
Now, I will tell you this: the Metroplex will be on fire. We're talking about fire. We're talking about people going to be literally running to get those tickets. That's how great of a fight the Metroplex needs. A homecoming. We're talking about Garland. We're talking about DeSoto. We're talking about two young stallions. I know Errol Spence Jr. just went through his own trauma with Terrence Bud Crawford. I know years have passed, but the brother's been training. He's out there in the ranks. He's working his ass off. I know that Errol got one more big fight in him. I believe in Errol. I believe in the Great White. I believe in his game. And I'm not going to lie about this. I know that he will not be the favorite, but I believe something tells me a beautiful story, a great comeback for Errol Spence Jr. to beat Vergil Ortiz. That's just me. It will sell out, by the way, guys.
People want to see that fight. It's a huge fight, Jamal. Like,
it's a huge fight, North.
That's why I had to ask those down there in Dallas. I had to ask, bro. I just want to.
Huge.
Yeah, I think it'll be huge, man.
Pay-per-view numbers.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view numbers.
See, this is the problem. We don't want to see we tired. That's the problem right there. Oh, yeah. We are tired of pay-per-view.
But one more thing, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Beautiful show. My bad. I will take care of a lot of things. You know how it is as a family man. You gotta take care of the family, and you know how it is, Norm. Yes, so this is the last thing that D-Block will give a question for you guys. Do you think, after we had this conversation about Errol Spence Jr., do you feel that Oscar De La Hoya, even though Dan Rafael did come out 3 hours ago posting that the zone representatives and executives are forcing the hand to make this Boots fight next for March 26th, in T-Mobile Arena. My brother, do you feel that Oscar really just doesn't want to fight? If y'all could answer it, I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody on edge.
I'm gonna say this. I'm glad. See, I didn't see that, but I think somebody had said that to me on Instagram. I mean, on Twitter in one of my comments that the zone has already spoken. So with that being said, you gotta understand, like we live in a world now where the bag comes from the networks. You know what I'm saying? It's not like back in the day when ticket sales was driving the purses and everything for these fighters. Now we're in an era where the network has, you know what I'm saying, a lot more say and control over these fights. You know what I mean? So if the zone is saying, well, listen, I don't care what y'all want or what y'all think y'all want. If this, we want this, and we have a contract with you as a whole, we're gonna get this. So more likely that will be the next fight, which is him and Boots, unless something crazy happens.
Now, Harry, I'm gonna extend this real quick. You know, the zone just gave us a chance to go in there and sign up for $44.99, including pay-per-view. How beautiful is this? You got Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez on the zone. You got Boots Ennis and Vergil Ortiz. They're promising us 5 super fights under the new structure with the zone. They promised us right there that they're going to give us inside pay-per-view if you take that deal from the zone. You don't think the zone's going to be pressuring these guys? We got to make the best fight because a lot of
have to. You want listen. If you want me to pay $40, $50 a month for a damn subscription, you're gonna have to go out there and do these damn fights. Because listen, I'm telling you right now, that's why I was telling Norris in the beginning. I said, listen, we all know boxing is already. We talking about fights that we should have had this year going into the next year. So, but if you're saying that we got to make these fights and it has to happen, that's one thing. But again, you still got to worry about. You still got to think about this though as well. Sometimes fighters they sign contracts and all of a sudden they come up with fucking bullshit injuries that might delay shit as well. You know, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, they find ways to pull out, or you know what I'm saying, no for ways to get out the fight. And you still got to deal with a lot of stupid shit with boxing, yo. Because like I said, you can make the fight, but like a lot of fans say, I won't believe it until I see these motherfuckers in the ring.
$50 a month is a lot.
Right.
$50 is a lot of money, dog.
Now, Norb, guys, have a great night. I can't wait to go one. I promise you. I can't wait to go live with you guys to collab. I would love that. I got my own event November 22nd, guys. That's going to be my live stream. I will be live on all my platforms. I always show support. I love you. Respect both of you guys.
Too, bro.
You're doing the best that you can do, and I love it, baby. It's the network. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, coming at you live for the greatest city of all time, Dallas, Texas.
Hey, L, we gotta get you the panel too, bro. You be having some points, but like, I gotta get my brother on the camera. He be on some shit.
L be capping, dog. He calls me Bam Bam Bigelow. Doesn't want to come on the show.
You supposed to put that on for Halloween. You disappointed me, man.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Yo, you know what's funny? So remember we had the lawyer on, right? And everybody said he looked like Lamont Roach. And he called me the next morning. He was like, yo, they killing me. They say I look like Lamont Roach. They said I look like whatever.
Yeah, boxing fans are brutal, yo. Man, they just showed Kevin Kelly versus Derek Gainer a few days ago. And it was like they hit me up on Twitter like it's the same person between me and Kevin. So like I get that shit. It's boxing fans are brutal, yo. Like, it is what it is, yo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That 44-49 is insane.
He's still on that shit.
I am, because it's like me saying, hey Jamal, why don't you buy this right here and not tell you what the product is? Are you gonna fucking just buy it for $50 a month?
I mean,
that's $600 a year.
That's crazy.
$600 a year, dog. You know what I can do with $600 a year? Shit, fuck that shit. But yeah, no, fuck that. I don't know, man. Shout out to the zone. Listen, if you hire us, I'll push it. You know.
I'm gonna get all y'all to buy that shit. Like, yo.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
I'm on there. That's how you gotta tell them. Motherfucker, I'm on there. Like, yo, this is it.
Pull up.
I'm giving y'all the exclusive content. I say I get them those. We gotta tell them like that. We giving y'all the exclusive content.
Exclusive. We got Vergil, we got Shakur coming, Sean, we got everybody. But before we go, we got to speak out this one announcement that we've all been waiting for the longest while. It's not necessarily an announcement, Jamal, but it's a fight we've been talking about, and they said Charlo and Plant in talks for 2026. Jesus Christ, thank the Lord that this. I'm telling you, this is a big fight. What do you don't want to see it? Don't tell me you don't want to see it. Come on, bro. You don't want to see it? Tell me you don't want to see Charlo after we saw the slap her around the world.
I felt like they let it marinate so damn long that the shit wouldn't spoil. Like I like Caleb. That's my guy. Jamal, that's my guy too. Love him to death. But like, what was my man? I felt like let my man Caleb. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm all about getting somebody a bounce back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll bounce back, whatever. Because, like I said, I didn't like how Caleb looked the last fight.
Yeah, he looked shitty. Yeah.
You know, so what I'm saying, like, so where's the hype around it then, bro? If you feel that way, where's the hype? What's the hype?
The trailer's just gonna be the slap played back and forth, bro.
See, that's you see. I ain't want to even bring that shit up, but yo.
That's what do you think if that slap never happened, we'd be talking about this fight?
Of course, but that's where the grudge comes from.
Exactly.
That's where the grudge comes from.
Niggas say, yo, don't ever grab my beard.
So I'm gonna say that's one of the things like, yo, somebody smack you, you gotta go back. I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. That's how you gotta that's how I'd rather get punched in my face than somebody slap the shit out of me, yo.
Slap is really
you gotta if you punch me and I eat that motherfucker, then all right, we might just whatever. If you get away, I can get to your ass. But if you slap me,
slap them. I mean, that's gonna be the whole promo. You're gonna hear it. Just the slap around the world.
You slap motherfucker. You gotta.
Bro, it's the slap heard around the world. Bro, when he's
listen. I'd rather get bad. Oh, this motherfucker caught me. I didn't even see it coming. Yo, okay, whatever. All right, boom. Oh, he got away. You motherfucker slapped me and then put your finger and said, "But you ever?" Oh, I got
he slapped the shit. Yo, when he slapped him, you kind of seen him like you see Charlo like, yo, this nigga just slapped me.
Yo, what did Charlie Murphy say when Prince slapped him? He said back in the day they have a duel. Somebody used to get shot. Somebody had to go. They had somebody. Yo, you don't slap a man. I was like, that's it's the truth. What Charlie Murphy said. Look that clip up, y'all. He said, yo, you don't slap a man. Said back in the day, they used to have a duel. Somebody had to go. If you get stole on, okay, all right, I'm gonna get that back.
Bro, he slapped the dog shit out of him in front of everybody. Like it was crazy. Like
I think the worst thing other than a slap is somebody back slap the shit at your ass.
Slap is
the worst thing than a slap. It's somebody just backhand your ass. Like shut up.
Slap like and bro, I remember when that shit went down and Caleb was talking crazy. Like he was like, ever grab my beard.
Caleb is a menace, yo. He was out there
fighting homeless niggas. You fuck. I seen a video. Like
Didn't he catch up with Ryan Garcia ass too.
Yeah, threw a beer in his face.
Caleb about that life, man. I know Caleb since 2010. 2010, me and him used to be teammates in 2010, me and Caleb go back. But I'm saying, but going back, what we were saying, that's the only hype around it is the slap.
That's pretty fucking major, Jamel. I'm just saying. I mean, we've all been waiting for this fight for God knows how long. You know what I mean? Like,
Jamal is a champion. Is he a champion still? I ain't gonna lie, I keep forgetting. My man. So if there's a belt or whatever online, whatever, go handle your business, Caleb. Handle your business. But brother, I want to see you do better than your last fight. I want to see you do better.
Hear the trailer.
You're better. I want to see you do better than that. Mo, you're my guy. I need you to have your head clear. I'm only saying because I love you, bro. I need you to have your head clear. Whatever the fuck you've been doing. I'm free for real. That's
thinking about the trailer.
Oh, listen, Jamal is the same dude. The first dude. When I first signed Al Haymon, he's the first dude I met when I made my pro debut. Because we fought in the same card. This is the night that Marquez had knocked out Pacquiao. I made my pro debut, but on the Golden Boy card. And this is when Golden Boy and Al Haymon was together. That's when I met Jamal. Jamal always been A1, cool as shit. Shout out to them Texas boys down in Houston. But yeah, man, like I need you to be I need your head to be straight, bro. And I'm only saying this because I love you, bro. That's it.
He's a hell of a fighter. I was just laughing because I was thinking of the trailer in my head. I just heard the voice.
You teach him about the slap. You want to slap shit still.
No. In the trailer, I'm like, there was only one slap bigger, Will Smith versus Chris Rock. And now we bring you the other slap, Jamel versus Caleb. It would have been either of those two.
Caleb,
two biggest slaps ever.
What they say to you back in elementary school, yo, you got a hand problem, Caleb, but you got a hand problem. You got to hit, yo. He try to slap Canelo. He want to slap. He try to available Ryan Garcia. Slap no. Caleb, you got a hand problem, bro. Keep your hands to yourself, bro.
Caleb is he's one of my favorite people.
You're a menace. You a menace, bro. You're a menace.
He's the shit, bro. I like Jamel too, but Plant is the shit. Plant should join the slap league.
If I got my brothers and people around me, and somebody slap me, before I get, y'all better be on him before I get to him. Y'all gotta jump this. I gotta jump this dude. Y'all gotta jump him.
Hey, what did the 5 fingers say in the face?
I promise you, if I'm with my brothers, if with my brothers or my peoples, I get slapped and y'all don't jump on it, it's gonna be us. It's gonna be us when we get back.
Slap it.
It's gonna be us, yo.
That's what I'm saying. That's why that fight's gonna be big. Look what we're talking about. We're talking about the slap. That's how you know this.
I don't want to talk about the slap no more because they did my man. He did my. I love them both, but yeah,
I want to see it though. I want to see the fight. That's the fight I want to see. I want to see. I'm
going to kill that motherfucker.
And I want to see Plant and what's his name, the Puerto Rican and Berlanga. There's some fights I want to see.
Now that would make more sense because they both need to get back on the. That's what I'm saying. That fight would make more sense.
Charles needs to get back at it. He's still undefeated too. I'm
saying he came up for winning his last fight though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Caleb had a few ups and downs. Like, bro, now him and Edgar Berlanga, I can, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm with that.
I think that's the better fight. And again, I love Caleb Plant, but I think Caleb Plant's lost a step or two, and I think Charlo beats him. Personally, that's what I think, but I don't know. I like both of them. I like both guys.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like Alicia said, you can't get slapped by somebody called Sweet Hand. He smacked the sugar out of you. Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. That's all I'm telling you. That's gonna be the entire the press conference. I just see everybody. That's all they're gonna talk about, bro.
No, imagine going to explain it. Imagine going to explain that to somebody who don't know boxing. Like, yo, what happened, bro? I seen the videos popping up. Who was that dude? Who was the dude that hit you? Oh, this dude named Caleb Sweet Hands playing. What? Oh no, you gotta go. Yo, what?
No, bro, that was crazy. That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, we'll talk about.
No, that was insane, bro. It was on every publication.
For real though. What? Hit that ground. Yo, hit that man that ground.
Nah, but he pointed in the face afterwards. They don't ever touch my beard. Like, that was crazy.
Remember a low down dirty shame when the Nard slapped Wayman, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You slut,
bro. You fucked up, bro. You gonna add that?
He was taken back, like, yo, like, yo, a slap is so disrespectful.
Wow, disrespectful.
You gotta kill a motherfucker.
And this is why we're gonna see this over the slap. We're gonna get a pay-per-view over a slap.
Yo,
I definitely want to see it. That's a fight I want to see.
But not the time.
No, that slaps hurt, man. They really hurt too. Man,
that's your pride, bro. I gotta kill
yo, Kevin, man, why you have to be trying to play me, bro? That's crazy.
Kev, ain't from the East. The beast from the East.
Fuck out of here, bro. You guys are assholes. Wednesday, we got Vergil Ortiz. Is it Vergil with a V? Is it V-E or V-I?
No, chill. Don't fuck up his name. You might fuck. It's V-E.
No, I am the fucking worst when it comes.
Like you about to
V-E-R, right?
You better go promote it and put a whole different name out there, and then be like, "Yo, we gotta cancel. We gotta cancel the the Beast from the East. We gotta cancel, bro. Y'all can't even get my man.
Oh, it is okay. I was right. It's fucking V-E-R. Okay,
I just said that. You said V-I.
No, because people have said I seen somebody spelling in the fucking chat VI. I'm like, man, I fuck up every name, dude. Like it's fucking horrible.
Don't say that. I reached out to Alicia Bumgarner too to hit her. I said, tell we gotta catch up.
Yeah, tell her, Mister. You know,
she got tell her
slap. I'll take a slap.
It wasn't even your fault. You took a straight.
I took a couple strays. I was like, boo, I didn't do nothing to you. It wasn't me. What the fuck? I had nothing to do with it. I got blocked. I was like, gee. Now I can't see those amazing videos you post on Instagram. No. Fucking blocked.
I'm about to say, don't say that crazy. Your wife be in the background.
Oh, shit,
yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying, I can't see her content.
I can't see those amazing what?
I said the amazing content that you put out. I can't even watch it anymore. I'm blocked.
I just saved you, bro. You know, women they listen from a motherfucker mile away.
I like Alicia. I got blocked by Alicia, and just because I don't even know why. I want to ask her, why'd you block me?
Well, yeah. I ain't mean to cut you up, bro. But like I said, before I lose track, you just we mentioned the people that we want to sit with. Spoke to a man, Sean Porter, an hour ago. He said, you know what I'm saying, we're going to reschedule that probably for next Monday. We got Vergil coming on. I just spoke to Shakur about...
Damn, we got a fucking list of fighters.
I just spoke to Shakur about 30 minutes ago. Shakur wants to come on after he handles his business so we can speak to Teofimo. We working, man.
You know, I want to interview Larry
Bird. Even without the guests, we still come on and, you know what I'm saying, for y'all. We'll talk boxing, you know what I mean? We'll crack jokes and whatever, yada, yada, yada. But, like, you know, yeah, we got some people coming on. Devin, man, I don't know. Like, that's Devin the hardest one. I ain't going front. Devin hard to get, man. I don't know what's.
Yeah, Devin
hard to catch up with.
I want to get Mike Tyson by the end of the year. I want to get Mike Tyson. That's my goal. I get Iron Mike. There's a couple things I want to ask Iron Mike. I want to say, what the fuck?
Yeah, I want to get Bill too. Bill, my guy, man. But yeah,
what's up with Bill?
I'm gonna get Iron Mike. I'm gonna get Mike. I'm going to get Mike. I'm going to reach out. I'm gonna get Mike Tyson because I gotta get Mike Tyson. Mike. That's how me.
Mosley.
L can tell you that's me and L used to be out, man. We used to be out here watching them Tyson fights, boy.
What?
I wanted to cry when the Lennox fight though. I was like, this is bullshit.
I wanted to cry when I lost to Buster Douglas. What are you fucking talking about? Like I was
too little.
Devastated. I was devastated. I was a kid.
You should have won that fight. That was a long ass 8 count they gave my man Buster, but you know we ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna bring that up.
But we're gonna leave y'all on that. Coach Caleb is a second the scared fighter with skills. I don't know what that means, run. But on that note,
I know that means. I mean, he got skill, but he's probably saying like he's scared to take risk at times and shit like that. That's what I mean by scared fighters.
He said Al had that boxing game on Sega back in the day. In the basement. Was that Holyfield boxing?
Yo, that shit, yo. Nah, L had put me onto some shit back in the day. I remember motherfucking Muhammad Ali boxing for the Sega Genesis. That shit was hard as hell.
Really?
Look up Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali had a boxing game on Sega Genesis. Holyfield is a Holyfield real deal boxing.
Yeah, I had that.
The greatest. Then they had basically a sequel, the greatest heavyweights of all time for the Sega Genesis. I had that. Then we go into the PS1 era. Then we had the Knockout Kings.
Kings.
One fucking HBO boxing was a.
How do you forget Mike Tyson Punch Out of everything? Are you serious?
So you going further back.
Yeah, like that was the greatest boxing.
I'm stuck on a 16-bit. You going back to 8 bits? I'm on the 16.
Bro, that was the greatest boxing game ever. What are you talking about? How can you even go back?
Yeah, Muhammad Ali boxing, Ring Kings, all that. Yeah, shit. Back in the day, man, boxing's be lit.
Yeah, Michael Jackson about
listen, even Buster Douglas has his own fucking boxing game. Yo,
get the fuck out of here.
Yo, am I lying? Yo, am I lying? Buster Douglas has his own boxing
game.
Serious? And then he got knocked out by Holyfield, and then the real deal had his shit.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, we been here.
Yeah, whatever.
I want to go to Punch Out though. I mean, I can go to Super Punch Out.
Shit.
I can go to Super Punch Out for that Super NES, Super Nintendo Super Punch Out. We can go there. I'm just saying though, like
Mike Tyson Punch Out was the greatest game ever.
That's the hardest game ever.
You ever beat Mike Tyson? I beat him.
You lie like a motherfucker. He had the game genie, y'all.
No, you used to have to. You put the code in and you skip Macho Man.
That's you cheated. You had the code. You went straight to the man.
I beat Mike Tyson though. You couldn't fucking beat him. Don't fucking be mad at me.
He was a one-hitter quitter.
I know. You had to keep ducking the uppercuts. You would turn left, right, and then hit a poof. You got to keep doing that.
Motherfucker was shaky. Motherfucker was shaking shit.
Macho Man was harder than him in that thing. But anyway,
how you get the Macho Man?
Macho Man was right before you beat fucking Tyson.
It's about the fighter. Oh, it's my Super Macho Man.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
I seen Kevin talking about some Bam Bam. I did talking about Macho Man. The wrestler.
Talking about. I don't even know this guy Kevin. But anyways, on that note, tune in Wednesday night, 10 p.m. We will have our exclusive with Vergil Ortiz giving us the scoop. So anybody out there, make sure you share, like, and hit the notification button. Make sure y'all hit us up. We in the building. We always answer to everybody on our social medias, on Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever the fuck it is.
Nah, sometimes I just let y'all argue. Y'all be wilding. Stay out of it.
Whatever. Yeah, man. I don't know. I ignore you guys. But anyways.
I fuck with y'all. I'll be letting y'all argue. I'll be like, these niggas wilding out here.
Whatever. But on that note, guys, we will see you guys on Wednesday. Make sure you're tuned into
the stop playing and get on the motherfucking panel too, bro. You be tripping.
That was weird, man.
And I don't need to yell at him because I consider him like that's big bro. Like, but we got stories. Like, we got stories.
Come on the goddamn show, man.
Yeah. Like boxing, like just based on boxing alone, we got a story. Us starting out in boxing was not the best time in boxing. We was out there. It was rough.
We gotta get Denny Jacobs on too.
Like, so for Saddam Ali, like boxing we was out there in them trenches in Brooklyn, from Long Island.
Long Island,
and we was in them trenches.
Well, whatever. We out here, Mel. I'm gonna hit you, man, tomorrow. It's your boy.
Tired. His wife calling the bed. Y'all look at his face. He's tired. Look at him.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's over for him. He got to go to bed, y'all. But
Jamal doesn't sleep, so you guys can inbox him right now in his DM.
I'm 9 hours. I'll probably go to bed. Then you want to hit me, you hit me like early in the morning. That's when you get me, like, bro. You know I'm sleeping.
I hit you like at 7:30 in the morning. Like,
I'm not getting up. Like,
I mean,
That's what he does, y'all. He'll call, right? He'll be mad early. He'll be like, "Oh my bad, bro. Get you while you sleep." You know good and fucking well I was asleep, bro. What is it? Nah, bro. I was trying to tell you. I'm like, yo, man.
Damn, you know, I'm not calling you no more. How about that? My son wakes me up at 6:30 in the morning.
I got to call my son. He just hit me up like about 30 minutes ago about some boxing tips. Now he went on boxing.
My son walks in and he's like, "Daddy, I want to eat." 6:30 in the morning. And then the other one walks in. Yeah. Does the same shit. I mean, what do you want me to do?
Gotta be a parent, though.
Yeah. We out of here. Wednesday, Vergil Ortiz. Make sure you tune in. We're going to start the promo tomorrow. It's your boy, Norris Jamel. This is the 10A podcast. We are out of here.
Oh, yeah. And since we won't be on tomorrow, happy Veterans Day, L. I'm going to speak to you anyway, but any veterans in the chat, happy Veterans Day. Today's a Marine Corps birthday, so I had to represent from my own branch, but today's Marine Corps birthday. But tomorrow's Veterans Day, so I'll be wilding out again.
Oh, don't get drunk.
I'm cool. I had no trouble this whole year. I'm good.
Right,
I'm good, bro. I don't need no more. I don't need no more attention, yo.
Yo, we out of here, man. One Wednesday.